It's exciting times. Portfolios are ballooning, and you're watching why that's happening. A lot more people are jumping in, and you have not seen this happening for a few years. Now, watch XLM was going through the sky. XRP is riding higher. It's all happening in front of us. Bitcoin is still staying close to 100,000, right now at 98,200. Dollar is trying to slow down a bit. The entire run up in crypto happened while the dollar was going up. So we were a bit slow. Now, if dollar does slow down from here, you should see crypto going nuts. You should be able to watch crypto market popping through the sky. You can see the sentiment. It is exciting in the crypto Twitter. It is exciting everywhere. People are talking about different targets. People are talking about how euphoric this run is going to be. And total altcoin market shows you something. Wow, that's happening after a long period of time. Now you're going through something which you will not be able to see in another 2-3 years. That's the starting point of the next big rally. So you got the 1, 2, 3, the micro is done. The macro is starting, for which again you will get the 1, 2, 3. So the big pops are coming, and what should you be looking at in XRP, in XLM, in Bitcoin, in Ether? Let's break that down here. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. You're watching XLM, a call just 10 days back. Right now, the price stands 4x above that one. So initially it was a double bottom macro reversal call. A follow-up saying, no, it's FOMO. Now we see even from that FOMO call just 5 days back, you're 100% up. And this is exactly what happens in the Scientific Investor family. So if you want to take part in that, use the link in the description, jump into the family and see your portfolio do this as well. This is the copy trading side of the equation. We have 70 individuals now closing in on the limit, which I've said, which is 100. Otherwise, it's hard to respond to the messages. That's the trouble. If you don't ask too much questions, yeah, I can increase, but right now it's a ton of questions. Now we're at $150,000 in total assets under management, and look how that is doing. This guy here with 500 USDT has made over 4,200 about that capital. Yeah, you're watching those with low risk almost at 90% return. And it's not just those who entered at that level. Watch. If you don't go highly levered, you are watching your portfolio growing substantially, 100%, 200%. Some of them are doing extremely well, 10x. But you should know when to increase the leverage and when to decrease the leverage. If you don't do that, don't play with leverages. Believe me, you watch 70 individuals, right? And in that 70, you'll see 99% making it big in this crypto market. So if you do have trouble in understanding what the market is doing, whether your capital is somewhat bigger, whether your capital is small, whether your capital is really big, it doesn't matter. The market gives you opportunities to ride this to the upside. You're watching this. You're literally going through this. If you don't have the risk tolerance and you take high leverage, the market will whoop you. That's why I say, look, in 70 individuals, only 3 to 4 made loss because they went in higher, leveraged, and they don't have the tummy to stomach the volatility. The market is going to be volatile. It is not going to make things easier. So now look at Bitcoin. While dollar is slowing. Okay, what does that mean? Take the 3-day chart of dollar and you're watching it breaking through all these levels. Ooh, yeah. Dollar is going up because the US election changed things for US. The narrative is shifting, right? It is going to be perfect. Fine. But now watch this. The 1, the 2, the 3 is, if that's done, the ABC should come here. Yeah? And dollar slowing down should help crypto. Which means if you do get to see a breakout here in Bitcoin, this is going to ride higher and that's going to be a quick move. So look at XLM. Look at XRP. What do you think is happening over there? XRP on a macro? What would be your targets? What should be the expected moves? Right? So you look at this. XRP on a 3-day chart does not show you a negative divergence. It's going up. However, on a daily chart, it's starting to give you more confidence to say, yeah, we are having one. Yeah. So you have the 1, the 2, the 3. Woo, that's a very decent move. Can you do the ABC? Yeah, this is the question. Because in that case, people would be able to buy this asset 20-30% below the current prices. But then the question becomes like, what's your risk to reward ratio? What are you really looking at? Because if you don't understand that question, you may miss out on big things, looking to get the exact bottom. Remember, the weekly is overbought, the monthly is overbought. In these regions, with that volume, you get to make exceptional gains. You don't have a lot of assets showing you I'm breaking higher on a monthly. And that monthly breakout clearly shows you the measured move is all that you care about or all that you should care about. A 15x after the breakout. So the breakout is here just recent, right? That means a 15x from there is like the price is going nuts. What does that mean? Put it into the current prices. That means if you take that 15x from $1.2, which was your breakout, that's my mistake. You take 15x from 1.2, and that takes you to $18. 15, 18, 20. That's exceptionally huge for XLM and XRP because XRP moves, XLM pops. When XRP was popping, I saw a few jumping from XRP to XLM, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Supply in XLM is 50% lower. They burned the supply, 50% of it. Yeah? Which means volatility should be bigger. And that's exactly what you're watching. Look at that volume. That's for more people jumping in to make more money. So whales should flush them out. This is usually the normal procedure in the market. You don't have volume, then all of a sudden you start getting the volume. So whales come in to kick them out. Most likely it's a retest of this key range, which can be perfect. I mean, now the trouble is they'll not give you a perfect entry. They'll make it choppy, but they'll not let you in. Now, another way to do that is just pushing the price all the way to the upside. Some people would take profits and wait for a dip, but then that dip doesn't come. So if you're long-term, your long-term back should be held strong. Total altcoin market, until that shows you a negative divergence, you don't have to think about going negative in this market. Watch what Bitcoin is doing. When its RSI on a weekly is still above 70, rather, the big corrections happen as soon as the RSI pivots. Which means if the RSI is dropping back below 70 on a weekly chart, okay, now you can be concerned. Unless it goes back up immediately. Right? You'll have a pattern. If you see a breakout and it going back up, perfect. If not, you should be concerned. You should be cautious. So here, it's still going up. It's not slowing down. You go on a 3-day chart, it's showing you don't have a negative divergence yet. Maybe you are going to develop one here. I'm not sure, but look at the trend line. This is the micro. This is the medium term. In both cases, you see the trend line is a rising trend line. So short-term volatility should lead you all the way because people are jumping in. Now, Take a look at XRP, take a look at XLM. One by one, you should know how things are evolving. It's still pushing higher to the skies just like yesterday, which means a lot more people would like to buy into these assets. Now look at XLM. You can't even compare 2021 to this surge. It's going monstrous. If it did 30x in 2021, in this case, what would that do in 2025? Knowing that they have 50% less supply than 2017 market cycle. This cycle is going to be especially great with the US, the change in the government, the change in the narrative. Talks about SEC chair being a new guy, pro-crypto. All of this is going to push the market to the sky. All that you have to watch is to ride. When you are in the market, remember, go through the volume. We talked about this 1,000 times here. When you see some assets attracting volume, you know what's happening. And it showed you the signal, right? Now watch, a lot of different assets are getting into that territory. Pick them one by one. Say you want to take Boom, fine. That's a meme coin. You take in Boom. You come up here. What do you see? What do you notice in that asset? This is a key question, key argument. It's starting to trend up, and not only that, right? The pattern side of the things. You have a macro pattern shift happening. You have a trend line which broke to the upside, right? So in both cases, you are now extending with a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. What should happen? At one point, you go parabolic. So yes, your portfolio should have a variety of different assets, in which there should be high risk assets, in which there should be low risk assets, but the percentage should be maintained. If you're going sky high risk asset, it shouldn't be 100%. It shouldn't be 10%. It should be balanced based on the fundamental assets and its proportion. That's all you have to do. So in the SI family, I try my best to give you the thought process extracted correctly to you in the one-on-one sessions and the video calls, so that you know what I think about those assets and the way you are positioned. We talked about this. Now the tiers are getting sold out like it's crazy out here. Copy trading, it's going well. People would like to jump in there and it's all great. Why? Because next few months, crypto is going to do that. Those who were prepared before 2-3 months, they are reaping a ton. And those who are here now, you are still a little bit early. It's okay. Those who come after 2-3 months, we'll sell it to them and jump out of the market. This is most likely the scenario. So if you are here now in the crypto market, make sure you participate with 1,300 plus members in the SI family to ride all these opportunities in front of you. Make sure you absorb these gains to your portfolio. So guys, if you received value, smash that like button. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.